Ladies and gentlemen, Steven Sheets of my new YouTube channel, and welcome to Sunday, January 4th edition of my live stream show. And today is January 4th, 2026, and it's a big cold day outside right now with temps in the mid-30s today and mid-30s on Monday too. But temps going up on Tuesday in the mid-40s. And I hope y'all staying warm and stay away from the cold days. But on Friday and Saturday, we got some rain coming with temps in the mid-50s. And it's a good day we're going to be inside and staying warm from the rain. And it'll be, hope everyone's having a good day. And the reason that I cannot do live stream on Facebook and on my computer is only on the icon is on this phone of here. Hey, look who's here on the chat for the first time. It's Buck Stanley. Buck Stanley, good to see you. Welcome to my chat on my YouTube live stream show today. And I hope you're doing well and staying warm from the cold days outside. And like I said, the reason I cannot do Facebook live stream on my computer is because it doesn't have an icon of invite. Only a place to do live stream on Facebook is on my phone because it has an icon with a camera with a plus sign in it. See, that's the problem. And but since Buck Stanley show up in our chat for the first time, I've already added him to the guest list. Maybe we'll have him on my next live stream to talk about his channel and what does he do and where does he lives. And it'll be a great next live stream show. And with my next guest star, it'll be Buck Stanley. And the reason I had to delete those two live stream videos is they got a copyright. Because I got 2 strikes during my live stream. If I get one more strike, then YouTube automatically will kick me out of the YouTube. I don't want to let that happen to my YouTube channel. But now I want to talk to you folks today about my favorite guest stars. My first guest star that I've had fun was Drew Ellsworth. You see, Drew Ellsworth was the guy in the Living History Comes Alive channel, and he does his own live stream, and he invited me as his guest star, where my name was Wyatt Earp. And it was a fun time until I start my very first live stream show in Aberdeen, Maryland, and Drew Ellsworth was my first guest star. Then Rich White joined in on my live stream show, and so did Slick Six Guns. And some other guest stars like Nick Smotherman. And it was a fun time with those guys. I remember the time, and it was fun. And today I'm drinking Powerade Extra Sour, Powerade Zero Sugar. It has no calories on it. And it's delicious. Now I want to show you about this plan book here. This plan book, it has calendars and dates in it. We went through the year of 2025. Now we're in the year of 2026. And one of these days, My sisters are taking me to Maryland to get me a new ID. The workplace I'm going to be working at is McDonald's, and McDonald's is the restaurant where everyone gets an order and does jobs there. And after we get my license, after we get my ID, I might get a job at McDonald's someday. And if I do get a job at McDonald's, I might be back on live stream sometime late in the evening. And I usually work from 9 to 1, but I might have to work at breakfast time and lunchtime, I think. And but that's when I come back from work. I'll start my next live stream. And another reason the reason is I cannot do live StreamYard on Facebook is because it says make your streams public to see comments. When streaming to your profile, Facebook set privacy to friends only. So that's what's the problem. I must set it to friends only. And hopefully that will help. Hopefully that will happen. But and I got a really cool new games for Christmas this year. For Christmas last year, I did have a good time, and I have a good Christmas last year. But bad news for you folks. My mom's not feeling well at all. And so sorry to hear about it. Another person I want to talk to you about is Slick Six Guns. Slick Six Guns is a good YouTube person that he remembers me a long time ago. And we're sad to say that Slick Six Guns' father had passed away. We're sorry about that, Slick Six Guns. And Randy Tridd. Randy Tridd's a good person. He does his live stream on YouTube and even StreamYard. And he's got a guitar like me. And New York Outcast is another good YouTube person. And he does his live streams every day, I think. And it was nice to meet him. And like I said, Drew Ellsworth is another good YouTube person and also a Facebook friend. Now I want to tell you folks about Bruce Harvey. Bruce Harvey is a great singer like me, and he starts on live stream of country music, and I'm a huge fan of country music. And I did listen to some songs a lot, and I do enjoy it. And Travel Around Susie. Travel Around Susie is another good YouTube person and Facebook friend. And she does live stream also. And she starts trivia every night where she gives questions and gives the answers. And so today I'm going to try maybe 3 or 4 trivia questions for all you people may know. All right, what first question am I going to do? What question am I going to do for this first one? Here we go. Okay, here's the first question. 2000's first film starred Jim Carrey and his dog Max until he met Cindy Lou. What 2000 film features the green character who lives in Mount Crumpet? Let me do it. Let me repeat it to you again. In 2000, a film star Jim Carrey, along with his dog Max, until he met Cindy Lou in what 2000 Christmas film that started with a green character that lives in a cave? All right, then. Nobody knows. The answer is Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. The first film was released in 2000. Maybe you'll guess in this next one. The voice actor who narrates and voices of the Grinch in this 1966 animated special. Who was the voice of narrator and the Grinch? The answer is Boris Karloff. That's right. That's right, Buck Stanley, the Grinch. Now here's this scary question here. This 1973 film features the actor who plays a vampire named Blackula. Another star named Pam Grier plays Lisa Forteller. What 1973 film features a character named plays the vampire? Let me give it to you again. This 1973 horror film features an actor who plays Blackula. Another actor played Lisa Forteller. What 1973 film features a villain named the Vampire? Nobody knows this one? The answer is Scream Blackula Scream. Scream Blackula Scream was the first horror film in 1973. Maybe you'll get this right on the next question. During a visit to Transylvania, an African prince gets turned into a vampire by Count Dracula. Who was the actor who plays Blackula? Nobody knows this one? The answer is Blackula. Blackula was the film released in 1972, and Blackula was a vampire, and it played by the legendary actor named William Marshall. C. William Marshall is another star who is in Bonanza. Let's see if one of you can guess this in this next question. This actor plays Paul Toombs, and Paul Toombs has discovered a horror killer named Dr. Death. What is this 1974 film of horror played by Vincent Price? Maybe you'll guess this one in this next question. This 1974 film features Vincent Price, plays Paul Toombs, and Peter Cushing, Robert Quarry, Michael Parkinson, Linda, Barry Dean, and many others. And it also features a killer named Dr. Death. What is this 1974 film? Nobody knows this one? The answer is Madhouse. Madhouse is a 1974 film with Vincent Price, who plays Paul Toombs, until he finds a killer named Dr. Death. And this was the first 1974 horror film of all time. Let's see if you'll try and answer this one. This film in 2003 features two iconic legends are facing off each other. Freddy Krueger takes on another villain named Jason Voorhees. What is this 2003 film? It's kind of like WWE or World Wrestling Federation movie. Oh my gosh, we're going to stump you on this one. The answer was Freddy vs. Jason. Freddy vs. Jason was the first fighting film where Freddy was facing off against Jason Voorhees. And that was the first 2003 film of all time. Now, Buck Stanley, I'm sure you may recognize this one when I answer you this question. This cartoon character features a person who hunts down for a rabbit named Bugs Bunny. And the voice character of Bugs Bunny was played by Arthur Q. Bryan. Whose character's name and hunts down the rabbit? The name of the cartoon character is Elmer Fudd. Elmer Fudd is the first cartoon character, and that picture on the Buck Stanley channel has Elmer Fudd in it. Let's see if you people know this cartoon character when I answer this question. This cartoon character, who is a gunslinger or a cowboy with a signature black mask. And this character was voiced by Mel Blanc. And he was in his first appearance in Hair Trigger. What is the name of this cartoon character? Oh my gosh, we're going to stump you on this one. Who is Yosemite Sam? Yosemite Sam. Yosemite Sam was the first cartoon character in Looney Tunes. And he also tries to hunt down a rabbit. A Bugs Bunny, that is. That's right, Bugs Stanley. It's Elmer Fudd. That's right, Bugs Stanley. Elmer Fudd. Now, let's see if you recognize this one when I answer this next question. This character makes his first appearance in this 1938 classic, Porky's Hare Hunt, until he makes his next appearance in a 1940 short called A Wild Hare. And this cartoon character was in the color of gray and white and voiced by Mel Blanc. What's the name of this cartoon character with long ears? Oh my gosh, we're going to stop you on this one. The answer is Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny was the first cartoon character that makes his first appearance on Looney Tunes. Maybe you folks will try and answer this one. This 2001 comedy film features John Goodman and Billy Crystal play in this film. What is the name of this film starring John Goodman, Billy Crystal?
Oh, then you are ahead of me. I don't know how the fuck you are ahead of me.
Oh my gosh, we're going to stop you on this one also. The answer is Monsters, Inc. Monsters, Inc. was the first comedy film in 2001. And it also features John Goodman plays Sully, Mike Wazowski play Rent. Mike Wazowski played by Billy Crystal. Maybe you folks will try and answer this one. Since Alex Trebek died, who is the new host of Jeopardy? Let me give it to you again. Since Alex Trebek died, who is the new host of Jeopardy?
With that wallpaper?
So far, no one else is showing up on the chat here. Maybe because someone else is doing live streaming right now.
Yeah, 100%. The guy with the glasses.
The answer is Ken Jennings. Ken Jennings is the new host of Jeopardy, and after he won 74-day game winnings. And Ken Jennings was the new host of the Jeopardy show now. And Buck Stanley, I've already had you as the I add you as the standard moderator. And we're going to keep the chat PG-13. And if any requests for a song, just tag me or one of the mods. And this is going to be my short live stream today, folks. And
These people act like they don't know this.
now plans for after my live stream. I think I'm probably just going back downstairs, and since I've already cleaned the living room and the kitchen, I think I might be playing a video game or just get back on the couch bed and watch TV or so, and or just go on to sleep for a minute or so. And another thing, I took the lightsaber Star Wars lamp downstairs, so that way it'll be perfect for me. And just enjoying the rest of the night. And Buck Stanley, thank you for coming on the chat here. And like I said, since you showed up on the chat here, I'll have you on my guest list when I start my next live stream. And I've still got you in the guest book, which is right about here, where it says Buck Stanley. And the other guest star that showed up on my New Year's Day show was Squirrel Swirl. Squirrel Swirl is another YouTube person and another Facebook friend. And she was a very good singer too, but she's having trouble with her voice. Hopefully she'll get it practiced and get it right. And but she's on a sleeping live stream every night. And a reminder, folks, tomorrow, catch Drew Ellsworth at 8 a.m., where he starts his live stream to talk about his paranormal. And then 8 p.m. on the evening, catch Bruce Harvey, the guy who was on my guest list on my third live stream show, where he sings country music. And he was a great singer. I find a way to get an audio mixer to this computer. I'll test the audio mixer and see if it works. And during my 10th live stream show, a guest star named Belt Loop 29 showed up, and he gave me some information. I don't know what he's saying about information from me, but he did show up on my 10th live stream show. And he was a nice guy to meet. I want to thank you all for coming. And uh-oh. Sounds good, Steven. Yeah. Yeah, it will be sound. Yeah. That'll be good for you to come on up there, Buck Stanley. And I think my next live stream show begins on Tuesday the 6th, 2026 at 3 p.m. And when I start my next live stream, Buck Stanley, I'll send you the link on the chat. I'll send you a link on the messenger. And that way, when you find it, you'll be able to come on up. And It'll be a great Tuesday edition of my live stream. But like I said, folks, catch Drew Ellsworth Monday morning at 8 a.m. where he talks about paranormal and catch, and then at 8 p.m. in the evening catch the singer named Bruce Harvey, and he does a great country music songs, and you'll enjoy listening to country music like me. And make sure you be there at 8 p.m. And like I said, Buck Stanley, I'll send you the link in the messenger. And that's the time when I start my live stream at 3 p.m. And hopefully I'll be seeing you Tuesday, Buck Stanley. So anyway, folks, that concludes the Sunday 4th, 2026 live stream show. I want to thank you for watching it. I do want to thank Buck Stanley in the chat here for showing up today. And I know see any more people are going to try and stop by today. But anyway, I hope you enjoy watching it. And make sure you subscribe and support me and hit that notification bell. And please, folks, send me support on my channel. Enjoy the rest of your night and stay warm. And I'll be back on Tuesday, January 6th, 2026 for my next live stream. And we're going to be talking to Buck Stanley about his channel and where he lives and what does he do. So enjoy the rest of your day, folks. And I'll see you on Tuesday. Y'all come back now. Here.